My favorite thing about the mentorship is the pureness of it. I love that you really care about your students, that you're building a family and you are not trying to be anybody else. You're authentically you, so we are authentically us. You make sure that we have the tools to heal ourselves. That's one of the biggest things. There are so many people out there that say, you need me to heal you, and you don't say that. You let us know, you let me know that I have the power to heal myself. I just have to tap into that. And when I don't, you make sure that I have the tools I need to do that.
I'm one of a kind. I'm a language for me. It's just too easy. Let go of the same old, put it up. No carbon copy.
I am awesome.
Good, good. So please tell us your name and your family's spiritual background.
My name is Cynthia Challenger. My family's spiritual background. Well, my parents, I kind of grew up in the church. I did grow up in the church, but my parents they jumped around a lot. I mean, my dad, I baptized under Methodist, and my dad went from Methodist to Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist. My mom, she was Methodist, and I think she went to Baptist and some other religions, but we always been jumping around. So spiritually, it was religious. Mm-hmm. You know, spirituality was not something that was discussed in my home. Mm-hmm. But for me, I never felt comfortable in it. Mm-hmm. And I knew there was always something more, or the answers didn't add up to me. So I never felt comfortable in religion.
Okay.
So from the time they told me I didn't have to go, I was like, I'm not going.
Out of there. So tell us, how did you hear about Priestess Monjašolá?
I first met her in Black Magic Academy. Mm-hmm. She was one of the assistant priestesses that was helping to that academy, and I always felt drawn to her. You know, her loving spirit, her smile, her energy, I always loved it. So, low key, I was like, ooh. So, you know, I just kind of followed her a lot. And then when I stepped away from that group and then I realized that she was doing her own thing, I was like, ooh, I'm back. So I stepped back into it and started my spiritual journey again.
Okay. So how long have you been studying under Priestess, and what do you think about her mentorship when Magic is Black Academy?
It's been a couple months. It hasn't been that long, but as I said, I always felt at home, always felt comfortable. She always answered my questions, you know, and if she didn't answer them, she led me into the right direction to find the answer, which I always appreciated. And her mentorship is very, very informative. It's very enlightening, and you feel welcomed. You feel at home. You feel like you're part of the group. You don't feel like you're being antagonized or, you know, you're doing something wrong, but you're guided by the mentorship. Do
you think this mentorship will help you on your spiritual path?
Definitely. Can
you elaborate a little bit?
I have learned so much from this mentorship, as far as venerating my ancestors and, you know, getting closer to them. I started with the last group I was in, but this one, in the couple of months I've been here, my knowledge and my growth has been tremendous.
Sure. So would you recommend this mentorship to anyone?
Definitely. Whoever feels that needs, or I think everyone needs to get closer to their ancestors. For everyone who have any questions or doubts or just don't feel comfortable in normal religion or the mundane religion, this mentorship will help. Okay.
Would you like to add anything?
I'm kind of lost for words right now. I'm still floating off that high from our ceremony today, and I'm just enjoying the feel of it. It's like I feel like a big weight was lifted off of my shoulder today. I feel like I always questioned myself, and I still do from time to time. But today's ceremony really and confirmed a lot of things that my thoughts was telling me, my spirit was telling me, the downloads I was getting. A lot of them was confirmed today. So and repeated to really confirm that. I've been laxing on some stuff, but I'm ready to move to the next step.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So tell us your name and your family's spiritual background.
I'm China Parker, and we don't really have a spiritual background in our family. My great-grandmother did a lot of stuff for her community, but when she died, everything pretty much went away with her. And I mean, my mom is a prayer warrior, but that's about it.
Okay. So tell us, how did you hear about Priestess Monjašolá?
On Facebook. I was following her in her previous mentorship, and then one day I got on Facebook and saw that she was hosting another mentorship, and I jumped into it as soon as I could, and that's what we've been doing ever since.
Great. So how long have you been studying under When Magic is Black Academy, and what do you think about the mentorship so far?
I think 2 months now, almost 2 months, and I think it is amazing. It definitely is going to help you, like when you get pushed to your limits, help you know how to deal with it and then move forward. Like, you're not going to be just crippled with all the new stuff that's coming at you. You're going to be able to kind of like build your own personal arsenal so you can keep moving forward, because it's definitely powerful. I've learned a lot in these 2 months.
Awesome.
Definitely a lot.
So do you think this mentorship will help you on your spiritual path?
Yes, it already has. It definitely already has.
How would you say it has helped you so far?
I don't feel as lost anymore. I feel like when you're someone who, I feel like everybody's gifted, but when you're someone who's been kind of like working in some of your gifts for a while without a mentor or without someone to learn from, you kind of get lost easier, and it's hard for you to find your own like authentic identity. So I feel like the mentorship is helping me do that.
Oh, sure. So would you recommend this mentorship to anyone?
Yes, definitely. I have. I think I try to put it out there as much as I can without making people feel like I'm forcing them, but I definitely would recommend it.
Oh, sure. Would you like to add anything?
Just know that it's work, but the work is worth it. And when you get in, go ahead and jump in. Don't wait too long, because you wait too long, it's going to be like an ocean current and it's going to overtake you. So just dive in and just keep swimming. Ask your questions and just keep going.
Oh, sure.
You can do it.
Yes. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well.
Good. Okay, please tell us your name and your family's spiritual background.
So my name is Kai Stephanie Wong. I apologize, I still cannot pronounce my African name that I just got today. Now my family spiritual background, my ethnic background is Chinese. So my family spiritual background, I would have to say a little bit of Buddhism mixed in a little bit of oh God, I cannot say it right now. Tao in it, mostly Tao. But it's, those in China is kind of intertwined. Sometimes you really don't know where where is it come from? Is it Tao? Is it Buddhism? But that's what my background is spiritually.
So how did you hear about Priestess Monjašolá?
So I learned about you from my sister China, I claim her to be my spiritual advisor. Yes.
That's it. So how long have you been studying under When Magic is Black Academy, and what do you think about the mentorship so far?
2 weeks.
Fresh.
2 weeks. I think it's great. It is just, I am the kind of person that I get, life is great. I get comfortable. I get lazy. and can I cuss?
Yes, you could cuss.
And shit go back to down the hill. Then I would go back, then I would run back up the hill. I would do what I supposed to do. Things good again, It's always, in a, hamster wheel, so to speak. But the mentorship program is fantastic because every day we have something to do. So even if you're lazy, you got to do that one thing. You might not, you might not do 55 things, in one day like you're supposed to do, but at least you do one thing. And I'm the kind of person, you do one thing better than you do nothing. Now, who doesn't want to do all the 55 things we're supposed to do, meditate 5 hours in the morning time, another 5 hours, before you go to bed, and, pray in between and all the good stuff. Sometimes we don't do that, but at least we get that one thing done. And it's still going to help, baby step at it, no step.
That's right. That's right. So would you recommend this mentorship to anyone?
Absolutely. I had actually recommended to my sister in Success. Unfortunately, she wasn't quite ready, but I absolutely will. So whoever, your auntie, your grandma want it, tell them. There's no age limit. If your baby want to do it, who's only 3 years old, start them young so young. We have to, build up the community anyways. Again, if your great-grandmoms want to do it, tell them to come in too.
Ashe. So do you think that this mentorship will help you on your spiritual path, on your spiritual plan and your growth?
Absolutely. It's already helped. Well, once again, I am still, although I'm on my journey for a good, 15 years, consciously for the last 10 years, I still don't know where I need to go. And once again, I'm the kind of, spiritual practitioner, if you will, that I get lazy. When things get good, when life was good, I get lazy. And definitely, it's already helping me. It's already helping me, yes. So I feel lighter. I was doing the meditations and I already feel lighter. I have no earth on my, in my chart. I'm all air and water. So I'm all over the place, and I like to cry, and then all over the place. That's me. And then I'm, and then I'll be mad that I cry, and then now I'm more air out here, and then I cry some more. So so it's keep me grounded already. So I don't know where would this take me, but I only can see it's taking me to the right direction.
Ashe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes. Greetings. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So please tell us your name and your family's spiritual background.
My name is Amber, and my father's mom was a medicine woman, Cherokee medicine woman, and she came from a long line of shamans. And my mother's family, they were priestesses down in the bloodline, but they kind of lost it somewhere.
Powerful bloodline. So tell us, how did you hear about Priestess Monjašolá?
I knew you in another life, but in this life, I was led to you on my spiritual journey, just trying to figure out where I was supposed to be and what it is that I was supposed to be doing. And basically, it was like a domino effect. One thing led me to this, that led me to that, and then I eventually found you and your mentorship. I heard about your mentorship.
Ashe. So how long have you been studying when Magic is Black Academy? And tell us how long what do you think about the mentorship?
I've been with you since you started, and I love the mentorship. My favorite thing about the mentorship is the pureness of it. I love that you really care about your students, that you're building a family, and you are not trying to be anybody else. You're authentically you, so we are authentically us. You make sure that we have the tools to heal ourselves. That's one of the biggest things. There are so many people out there that say you need me to heal you, and you don't say that. you let us know, you let me know that I have the power to heal myself. I just have to tap into that. And when I don't, you make sure that I have the tools I need to do that.
That's it. So, do you think this mentorship will help you on your spiritual path?
It already has.
That's
It is, and it will continue to do so.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
I have suffered depression almost my whole life. 36 years old, so 22 of those years I've been depressed because of childhood traumas and generational curses and things that I didn't understand because I wasn't in the spiritual world like that, regardless of my background. And so when I met you, again, that pureness, like I felt that pure energy, that loving energy, the healing energy, and you helped me to tap into that. You made sure that even when I don't want to do something, even when I'm feeling like I can't, you let me know that I can. And you don't take you don't take excuses. And you're really, I don't want to say tough because that's not the correct word, but you make sure that we're on top of it. You advocate for us, and you make sure that we're advocating for ourselves even when we don't want to.
That's it. So, would you recommend this mentorship to anyone?
Everybody. Yes, join the mentorship if you have it. Like, what are you waiting on?
You want to add anything?
I just love you, Priestess. I love this mentorship. You guys, seriously. If you are stuck, if you feel stuck in your journey, if you feel lost, if you feel like you've gotten so far and you've hit a brick wall, try the mentorship out because it will grow you. It will elevate you by leaps and bounds. Like I have no word. I'm speaking, but I don't have the word yet. I haven't found the word yet to describe the mentorship because it's beautiful. It's limitless. Again, I don't have the words, but yeah.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Greetings, how are you?
Hello, I'm well.
So please tell us your name and your family's spiritual background.
My name is Micheline, and my family is primarily from Louisiana, so I've got a lot of Creole roots. I got my start in Islam, actually, and my spirituality was too expansive for the box that organized religion put me in, so I needed to expand beyond that and really dive into my spirituality. And so from there, it was Hoodoo and now Ifa.
Ashe.
Ashe.
So how did you hear about Priestess Monjašolá?
Well, I heard about Priestess Monjašolá when she was called something completely different. But I knew when I met her that she was a soul partner. I knew that exactly when I met her. The people that I was around during those times and by way that I met Priestess Monjašolá, I am no longer connected with, and neither is she, because that wasn't what was destined for us. What was destined was for us to come together, and I've been on her ever since. We've had our ups and downs, but we are still here, and she is guiding me on my path.
Ashe.
Ashe.
So how long have you been studying under her, and what do you think about the mentorship with Magic is Black Academy?
To be honest, I've been studying under her since I met her. She's been teaching me lessons, and I have been learning so many things about myself over the last 6-7 years. But with Ifa, I've just started practicing under her within the last, I would say, 6 months, which she's been actually on me about becoming part of the mentorship previous to that, but now is a time that I needed it in my life, and it was divine.
Ashe.
Ashe.
So do you think this mentorship will help you on your spiritual path?
Absolutely. You know, I think everybody is on a path towards their highest and their best, and regardless of where they end up within their within Ifa or any other type of spiritual practice, I believe that this one definitely gives you the springboard to ask more questions and to be more involved in you.
Okay. So, would you recommend this mentorship to anyone?
I would. I would recommend this mentorship to anyone, especially people who are looking to really start to do shadow work and to be uncomfortable. Because a lot of stuff within EFI is not butterflies and rainbows. It's very hard work, and it is work. It is the work. And so those that are really wanting to feel a change in their vibration, I highly recommend the free mentorship. It is free, but it is not lackluster when it comes to the work that's put in. You will work. It is free, but it is work.
So, would you like to add anything?
I just love Priestess Monjašolá. I love Priestess Monjašolá. I love her style. I love her no nonsense attitude. I love the fact that she will keep you accountable. A lot of people out here want to take your money and they want to just siphon from you, but she's actually about pouring into people and helping them, because her true path is leading others on theirs.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
No carbon copy. Ain't even like that. Just trying to match my swag. 'Cause I